Mixon. There's a lot of different Katie Mixons out there. She's been in the public eye for a while. In her heyday, she was like a Florida sort of slutty chick that might be in like a car show kind of vibe, like that one. You know, like Tia Carrera in Wayne's World. She was like the insanely hot little slutty pinup type. Eastbound and Down. Then that's a second Katie Mixon, Eastbound and Down, where we had that tit scene, which may or not be her tits. And then, oh, that's the old Katie. You see the difference here? Like, look at that range. That's the Katie 1. That's Katie 3. And that's Katie 2. Let's click on Katie 3. She's kind of got a Melissa McCarthy Chubster vibe. Obviously, that's a baby. That's not Guinness right there. Although I'm not that dissimilar. Look at that. I'm pushing it out, and I just had a beer, okay? It's usually more like that. But I got to say, I like all three. I like all three Katie Mixons, including the fat tub of shit that she is today in American Housewife. She's a big girl in that. But I am in. I'm all in for all Katie Mixons. She looks like she'd be fun to hang out with. I find her so attractive that that can't be her, is it? No. In Eastbound and Down, spoiler alert, when he finally gets her and he goes, nah, and changes his mind, I didn't enjoy that. I mean, I know it was fiction, but I had fallen so deeply in love with her. Oh, look at the two fatzos together. Is that Melissa McCarthy? Yeah, look at that. She was on Mike and Molly. Little did Katie Mixon 2 know that she was about to become Katie Mixon 3. But I want them all. All three Katies are fine with me. All right, number 18. This one's pretty elusive, and she's not that well known. The chick in the USAA ad. This is an ad for military. There we go. Don't start it yet. Well, you might as well start it now. This is military health insurance. I guess they say hello, Sergeant, or whatever when they pick up the phone. There, stop. Oh, she's got two Katie Mixons too. Wait, go back. Look at that. No, back more. More. Yeah. No. There. So that's her first version. Look at how quality she is. She could work for Crest. I don't want her in the front lines. Can she just do paperwork, please? This guy, you can be in the front lines. And God forbid, something should happen to you, sir, and then happen to my wife. And we have two lonely people who I feel very uncomfortable doing that joke. I'm sorry if I disrespected the Navy or our boys in blue. Just trying to be funny, guys, but you're right. That was uncalled for. Although in the world of fantasy, you know, I'm not saying I want you to die, but if you were... Anyway, forget it. So anyway, this woman's incredibly hot. This guy's a lucky guy. So that's her when she's very young, obviously. Super awesome. And then look at her now. Fat pig. Just kidding, pregnant. But still, just so warm. And look what she made here. Is that hot cocoa? She's got oranges set up there and some olive oil on the windowsill. Look at the salt and pepper shakers are even nice. Like, she's just so clean and pure. I know that's not her kitchen. Fuck you.
We know their rates are good. We know that they're always going to take care of us.
Look at her. So enthusiastic. And then this guy with the fucking jazz beard gets her. You're lucky you're in the military, dude. I should have changed I'd kick your ass. Just kidding. Jesus, you can't do jokes about anyone in the military, eh? All right, that's number 18. We're closing in on 10, and that's when it gets real sexy. You know that hot whiskey fireball? You're about to pour it on your loins and feel the fire rise up from your inner thighs. And you're going to get a rash because the alcohol irritates your skin. Number 17, Tulsi Gabbard. She's a Hawaiian senator that I can't really tell if I'm on her side or not. I'm not sure if she's pro-Trump. I mean, she's a war vet and a surfer, but I don't think she's a huge fan of the Trumper, which bothers me, although my wife isn't either, and I seem to get over that. Actually, my whole family hates him, except my parents. But Tulsi Gabbard, what, you chose that one? Did I tell you to choose that one? Government shutdown, weird-looking dude. That's not a good picture of her at all. Ooh, just stop there. I didn't know she has pockmarks. I love pockmarks on a chick. You know why? Because it's Pavlovian. Over the years, I've learned that super hot chicks are vapid because they've been invited to all the parties and they never stayed home and read. But chicks with pockmarks were not popular. Stop. Sup? Chicks with pockmarks were not popular in high school, so they developed a personality. So you get the hotness with some culture. Same with like a wandering eye or a bad scar. You want them to have some sort of flaw. A handicapped brother is also great, as we learned in Something About Mary. Wait, why'd you move? I told you to pause. Another, Katie, what's her name from Fox News, who did the Fast and Furious book? Katie Pavlich. I talked to her once in the green room, and I go, "What's up with you? You're pretty and interesting. And you don't have any scars, and your brother's not handicapped." And she goes, "I grew up on a farm." Now she didn't quite express it like this, but to paraphrase her, she went, "I grew up on a farm. I didn't know I was pretty till it was too late." So maybe her pockmarks make her great. I love these little lines. I think she's about 35. I looked it up if I remember. I love these little 35-year-old lines, but this is my fave. Look at this little foof of white, just a little streak. I mean, you don't want to go full white at any age, really. But just to sort of say, I accept that I'm older and I'm not going to get Botox. I don't have fake tits. That sort of says I can age gracefully. I don't think she has it anymore, but that white streak got her on this list. So, ladies, if you get some gray, hold on tight to your gray. What are you doing hopping all over the place? Do you want to just give her a quick Google image? Yeah, let's Google image her just for a sec. Pull her up. Because I feel like I haven't sold her to the troops. Okay, come on. No. That one. The Guardian. Come on. All right. Number 16. Rosie Okamura. Oh, Rosie Okamura. Father, every time I see someone who's Japanese, unlike, with the exception of you, Ryan, it's always like the dad was in Japanese Airlines and he fell in love with a stewardess and they married her. So she seems to be half Japanese. I was going to say half rice, but that could be anything in Asia, right? So this is her. I think she's a voiceover actress. She could be any kind of actress. Yeah, how about a penis over actress? Witty, huh? That's when my dick tells jokes. It's just like, hey, put my name in there. Say penis. All right, Dink. My penis is a dick. So she's on the line. Well, this is a really funny video. You can see the title there. She's on the line with some Indian, scam artist, and she's pretending to be Kim Kardashian. And I don't know, man. This is when she's obviously quite attractive, right? Like a 7.9. But it's her personality and that she would do this in that voice and put it up on YouTube and have so much fun. She does this for like an hour that you just go, that's a wife. This is high quality. Go back to the video. What are you doing, Tulsi Gabbard? No. I want to see that video. I want to hear it.
Because I wanted these chocolate-covered strawberries and like the little star shapes with the chocolate around it. And like they told me like this coupon, you can't use this coupon. And I was like, that's a lie because it pops up on my computer. And it should be real. And like I'm just tired of all these lies on my computer. And
she has to look away from the camera sometimes because she laughs too hard.
Because I'm just getting really frustrated because I want my computer to work. And I feel like you're getting really mad at me.
Why are you crying, miss?
Because
Please stop crying.
I feel like you're mad at me and I just want your help, and I just all these pop-ups, and then David Hasselhoff that you got mad at me, and I'm scared that if you don't help me then we're not gonna get drinks after this, and you promised.
Miss, please.
Please. Excuse me.
Buy drink for
Can you give me your IP,
Just
please?
Stop crying. Please stop
Just
crying.
give me your password, please. Okay, I'll fix everything
What
with your
happened?
password.
What
Anyway,
happened?
you have to watch that video. She's very endearing, high-quality person. A not endearing, incredibly hot chick, I'm afraid, is Miss Liz Plank. There's a couple of these on this list, and you can tell that they resent their beauty. We've got some coming. When we get closer to number one, we have that Olympic athlete, Alison Stoke. But Liz Plank has been cursed with some of the most insanely attractive looks in the world. She comes from my hometown of Montreal, Canada, where there's a long history of the Métis, which is what we call half Native American, whatever, First Nations. and the Parisian sluts, which are called the filles de roi, the women of the king. And they mix together and they make these ethnically ambiguous brunettes that are just like insane. I remember, and the beauty of her is you don't need to scroll through Google Image where I go, that one, that one, that one. Every single picture except that one, she's an 8.8. Now, she's also a really pedantic feminist who bores you with shit like, hate crimes are on the rise according to the FBI. Not true. There's a huge gender pay gap. Women get paid 77% of men. No, not for the same work in the same hours, bitch. But all foods before dudes. Yeah, you look like you eat a lot. A lot of Melba toast goes down Liz Plank's gullet. But yeah, she's going places. She goes on the news sometimes and says really tedious tropes that take away from her appeal. And she's really sort of dogmatic about it too. It's not like she goes, isn't the FBI saying that the hate lists are up? No, these are facts and you're stupid if you don't understand them. And men take advantage of women and we're living in a very sexist society and we've really not made leaps and bounds since in the past 20 years. In fact, we've gone backwards, blah, blah, blah. I'm being boring talking about it. But you cannot deny when you see her, especially with those glasses on, that she is out of control. Ladies, if you were this hot, why would you see it as a curse? If I was a gorgeous babe, I'd be like, I'm awesome and funny and cool, and I'm a gorgeous babe. What a handy thing. Now I can always do sales if my other careers, or if I get fired again. I can't. I have to grow hair on my face and hide it with glasses and shit. You have glasses too, but you just sit there like a gorgeous bug in a Disney Pixar movie. But yeah, she's not higher up because her sense of humor is really annoying. It's that Vox thing where she does sort of millennial splaining about stuff she knows nothing about. And anyway, I'm spending too much time shitting on her. Number 14, this is kind of easy peas, and I can understand you saying, why'd you put her on and you don't have Olivia Munn on and all those other hot chicks you mentioned at the beginning? There's something mysterious about Demi Lovato. She kind of has a trashy Long Island, Queens, even the Bronx element to her. Like, you know how women in the boroughs, oh, that's a nice Haggard one. I like those lines. You know how women in the boroughs never give up? And you'll see like a 55-year-old woman with stilettos like this on and stuff. And you're like, Jesus Christ, you're my grandma. And you look like a whore in a good way. I'm an old man now. We're attracted to that. And by the way, a little side note here. You guys attracted to women in Catholic schoolgirl uniforms like Britney Spears used to wear? You're a pedophile. If you're into little girls in Catholic schoolgirl uniforms, then something's not right with you. You have to be within your age group. Now, Demi Lovato is way younger than me. She's probably 29. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about guys attracted to fucking 15-year-olds. Anyway, sorry. Keep scrolling down. Sometimes, yeah, she wears a lot of denim, and sometimes she'll have a really trashy outfit on. Like I saw once she was wearing denim lingerie with like denim garters. Oh, that was a big go up. That was a big concert. She's really plump during this tour. Look at those fat fucking thighs. Look at those thighs. Like, you could be the biggest tit man and ass man in the world, and you'd go, what the fuck? I'm a thigh man. I never knew I was a thigh man until Demi Lovato showed up in a plastic corset. 0 tits. She has 0 tits? Fine. Go ahead. Oh, those aren't 0, but yeah, they're cupcakes. What's with the stormtrooper behind her? He's like something out of V. See if you can find that denim outfit she had on where it's super slutty. Oh, there it is. You found it. Yeah, look at this. Now, this is so retarded and tacky and trashy that it gives me a boom coconut smasher. I can't explain why, but it just reeks of like New York borough trash. And most red-blooded American males are huge fans of that particular demographic. All right, number 13, Naomi Scott. This also kind of contradicts me in the intro where I said I don't want them to be too plastic and too perfect. Oh, no, that was the black chick. She's coming up. But Naomi Scott, yeah, forget what I was saying. This is more the Liz Plank kind of, French-Canadian vibes. They're usually like half Egyptian or something. That's too much makeup, and she's hung over in that picture. Show me the big grid, because this woman has quite a range, and you don't like it when they have too much makeup on. Like, that just looks ridiculous. You look like a little boy drew on his face. But when you get her more like natural, like that picture, what incredible quality. She's so healthy. She's so pure. No, not so much that one. We're getting into like, oh, that one. Look at that. No makeup. You wake up next to that in the morning and you go, we're good. Oh, my word. Look at that business. Look at that stuff. Oh, that's something else. But look at this. Look at this incredible quality. You'd be self-conscious if you went out with her. You wouldn't want your friends to meet her. Oh, that's just fantastic again. Winning, winning, winning. This is another one of those where I don't say, hey, be careful what you pick. Even that, you're going camping with her. She's a 9. That was number 13. Number 12, Ella